Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Lavella, and we're going to have a little journey through a world called Palia. P as in Paul, Alia. This is not a new game. This was released March of 24, and so at the time of this recording, it's been out almost a year and a half. I saw someone streaming it, and I was like, "Oh, that looks so pretty." And so I had to try it. It's You can get it from Steam and it's free. There are other things you can buy. There are custom skins and different things you can pay for, but you can play for free, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not spending at this time I haven't spent any real money to enhance or add to the game. This is not the very beginning. I have been playing for a little while. I think I have 19 hours, but I just kind of wanted to show you the overall, and I don't know if this is the only video that we're going to do. It may be the only one. I may pop in every once in a while and do another one. I don't know. I love the artwork. I think they've done a beautiful job with the graphics, with the art. This is your home plot, and you have your mailbox. Okay. Okay, so we have mail. I didn't take the time to read it. If you have ever played Stardew Valley, this is very, very Stardew Valley-ish. Except you are on a server. This is a multiplayer server. I guess it qualifies as an MMO. And basically, you start out with your plot. There's a fence that goes around the original section, which I've taken down, and you craft a crafting table, which is this here, and you make a tent, which is this, and then eventually through questing and collecting things, this is the first size for the house, and as you go through, the dogs are playing, you can hear them grumbling. As you complete quests and progress through the game, you can add to your house. I am guessing that it's like, again, I'm referring to Stardew Valley because that's what this reminds me of. Like in Stardew Valley, the outside of your house stays the same size, just like in Dinkum. It's the same footprint. But then on the inside, when you go into that instance, it changes. I'm assuming it's the same here. I don't know for a fact because I have not expanded this house yet. However, I have expanded the lot, which is why I took down the fence. The fence used to run about right here and through here, just behind these crafting stations, and then about right here. That's kind of your starting, yeah, that's about right. That's about your starting area. And one of the quests has you place that, and it takes you to a barn. And apparently, this is your own personal barn. So, like Stardew Valley, you come out here and you feed your animals and you pet them. And one thing I like about it now in Stardew Valley, I'm going to say that a million times. So, forgive me if it sounds redundant, but that's just and I'm not accusing anybody of cheating or stealing or anything, but I'm just saying it's as if they took Stardew Valley and changed the art and turned it into an MMO. Is it, that's how it feels to me. Okay, in Stardew Valley, the stores are only open from for certain hours during the day, and you can only go in people's houses and talk to them during certain hours of the day. Well, because this is an MMO, they have removed that restriction. So even though the person is not here to run the store, you can still go to the cash register and open the store and you can shop. It doesn't matter what time it is. So that way, it doesn't matter what your time zone is, whether you're what part of the world you're in, doesn't matter. You can always access the NPCs. You can always access the stores. It doesn't matter what time you play. Even when they're asleep, you can still talk to them through the door. But like, here's my little, uh, they call it a peaky or pecky. Anyway, so you can choose to feed them. I don't have anything to feed them right now. I'm gonna pet it. One of them I was able to change the name, but I don't know how to do that. Um, I would have to look that up. And to be honest, I'm not worried about it enough to do that. But anyway, this is your barn area. This is where you keep your animals. It looks like Rupert has a birthday. Okay, let's pet him. I know everybody's hungry. I should have brought some food, but I didn't. But anyway, this is I'll go ahead and pet everybody since we're here. I'll come back and feed them later. But we're not going to go into every aspect of this game. I just kind of wanted to give you an overview. And one thing I have discovered is because this game has been out for about a year and a half, um, there's also a breeding pen down that way where you put your chickens or whatever there, and they'll breed and make more. And there are other animals available eventually. It's not just the chickens. That's just for starters. But anyway, because this game has been out as long as it has, um, Wiki, Google, it's great. It's great. Reddit, there's all kinds of stuff. It doesn't matter what you want to know. There's somebody somewhere has posted the answer to your question. Pretty sure. Um, R is how you pick your tools. And so you see the little arch over this. I struggle with targeting, but wait, harvest, pull weeds, harvest, yeah, weeds, weeds, harvest, weeds. I'll come back and finish watering later, but we're going to go ahead and harvest what we can. Now, somebody said that the best way to make money is to get a seed collector and sell the actual seeds instead of the actual vegetables and stuff. But I haven't leveled up my gardening enough to be able to get that yet. I haven't unlocked it. So that's not an option for me yet. So right now I'm still selling um, the fruit and stuff because I need the money. Oh, that's gone. Um, is that ready? I guess not. All right, so, and once you have a tool in your hand, doesn't matter which one, if you just hit R again, it'll put it up. I don't know about you, but I don't like to run around with stuff in my hand unless I need it for something. So here's your shipping bin, just like Stardew Valley. And you can just right click. It tells you, see, bok choy. It's a common vegetable. I have two of them, so it's going to be worth 90 gold. So I right click it, it shoots it into there. The spicy peppers, we're going to go ahead and sell the tomatoes and the weeds. I'm keeping the carrots, and I'm keeping the seed that I got. We'll go ahead and I'll show you how to plant that. You have to hoe the dirt first. You can see these little squares. This has already been hoed. Okay, so I chose that by using Q and E, and then I put that there, so now that seed is planted. Like I said, I'll come back and water everything later. And what you do now in Stardew Valley, if your water can is only half full, and I typically, when I finish with my garden, I go ahead and refill my watering can in Stardew Valley so that I can just come out and water first, and then fill it back up. Then it's ready for the next day. Here, you have to wait um, See, it has, it still has some water in it, but it's not full. Well, you can't refill it until it's empty. But there's water over here where you can refill it. And you just have it in your hand and right click and you scoop up the water. Um, the storage, you have to keep making these chests to add to your storage. Right now, my storage is at 2,000 capacity, and I'm at 1688. But you can access everything from one chest. You don't have to worry about, well, I'm putting all my leather in here, and all my wood in the other one, and all my stone in the other one. You have multiple chests so that you can expand the capacity, but you can access everything from one chest. See? So that's pretty cool. And like I said, this is your first crafting station. And then there's decoration stuff. Now this is your wardrobe, and you open it up to change clothes and stuff. You can change your hairstyle. Um, you can have accessories and hats and all this kind of stuff. And like I said, there's stuff you can buy with real money to add to the game. But from what I can tell, you don't have to spend any money at all, and you can still enjoy the game. So if you don't have a lot of extra money to spend, or maybe you have way too many games already in your Steam library, like some people I know, and you don't want to spend any more money, this is really, it's really a lot of fun, and it's very relaxing. This board is a tour board where you can go and visit different houses and stuff. We're not going to do that today because I'm trying to cover as much as I can as quickly as I can. And then over here is where you can, look and you find people and you can go visit their houses and stuff if they have it set for that. All right, let's go out and I'll show you around a little bit. You can really lose yourself in this game. I find this game very immersive. The artwork is beautiful. I love the style. I love the color. Um, it's just, yeah. Of course, Stardew Valley is one of my top favorite uh, games ever. I think Concerned Ape did an amazing job uh, creating Stardew Valley and updating it and everything. And they've basically taken it and uh, put a different art style and then turned it into an MMO. Where with Stardew Valley, you can play it and you can have up to 4 people, including yourself, I believe, and that includes you. Um, but this is like a, excuse me, I've got the hiccups all of a sudden. This is like a public server. So, M for map, see, and you automatically, now Stardew Valley has mods. There's a mod you can load that'll tell you where to find the villagers and stuff and what they're doing. Well, this is automatically part of the game. This is a vanilla feature. I don't have any mods. I don't even know what mods are available for this. But like this tells me that she's part of a quest. We'll go talk to her, and you can use the your scroll button to you push down on your scroll button and it makes a marker. Or you can do it like here. See how it makes a marker there? But you can only have one at a time. So that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to click on her. Where'd she go? Well, I lost her. Then I remove her from the map. Oh my gosh, I think I messed it up. And you can see at the top in the center, this tells you like we need to go talk to that person, and we need to talk to that person, and there's a quest there, and that's at our house. But that's because I have a quest for carrots. Okay, where did she go? Let me see if it'll bring her back up. Tootie fruity patootie. I didn't mean to take her. Let's see if I. No. Well, goodness gracious. I wanted to go talk to her. That's fine. We'll go talk to someone else. Oh, and return to housing plot. This will automatically take you back to your house. But you can only use it, I think it's every 20 minutes, real lifetime. So, uh, yeah. Okay, let's see. We need to go talk to that person. And they're asleep. That's fine. If you hold down shift, that's how you sprint. If you hold down shift while you're running. And from what I can tell, there is no fall damage. So you can jump off of cliffs and all kinds of stuff. And you can get a glider, uh, hang glider. Ooh, I need that copper. We're going to get that real quick. Um, One thing about this game that I like and I don't like. Um, I wish there was like a mine where you could just go and harvest resources, right? But at the same time, the way they have it scattered, the way they do, it makes you more involved in the world instead of just spending all your time in a cave or whatever. So, I want that. Okay, let's. Okay, we were trying to get to a person. Okay, here we go. Okay, 19 meters to this person. Well, they can't be in here. Oh, yes, they can. See how it has the cave? Now, you can't go in unless you have a high enough relationship or a key or something. But we can talk to them through the door while they're asleep. Okay, so we're not going to. And then you can chat with them once a day to build up your relationship, just like in Stardew Valley. You can also give them gifts. Oh, hang on, let me show you. These icons over here, see, you can ask them what they want, the kind of stuff they want, and then you can bring them presents to help. Um, okay. You can bring them presents to help um, build up your relationship. My brain was locking up. Okay. And you hunt these things. You have a bow. That gave us meat, a tail, and some fur. Uh, the wolves. Oh, and this is catching bugs. I don't have any smoke bombs on me, but you have this thing. It's for smoke bombs, but I don't have any, so I can't catch bugs right now. But apparently, the best use of your time for hunting are the deer. Well, I call them deer. They're not deer. They're something else. But anyway, that's supposed to be the best money. There's a whole process. But like I said, Wiki, Google, Reddit, all of that is really good information. Um, I don't know what else to show you because there's no way I'm going to show you this entire game in 30 minutes or less. Um, we talked to a villager. Let me see. Let me see. This area over here to Bahari Bay. Let's go ahead and click that. And let's see. Actually, let's. Where are we right now? Oh, well, we're not that far. Well, you see these stables? You can go to these stables and you can pay gold for like fast travel. And if you have a lot of money, that's not a big deal. But I'm trying to save up for a backpack. Oh, let me show you this stuff real quick. See, I only have 2,500 gold. I think I need like 5,000 or 10,000. I've opened up one backpack, but I need uh, a lot more money, a lot more money for another one. And I'm trying to save up for this recipe and that recipe. There's all kinds of stuff. And this shows you fishing is 4. Oh, I want to show you that too. Um, my cooking. This shows you your skills where you are. So like my gardening, I'm level 4. I have to be a level 5 to be able to unlock the seed collector, which is where the real money making is apparently. The My axe is broken right now because I made a better axe and upgraded it, but then I used it until it's broken. So until I can make a repair table and all of that, which is why I need the copper, I can't use my axe. So I have to get that fixed. But anyway, so feature guide is here, okay? And this is really easy. The font and everything, it's real easy to see. And accessories, I got this. That's my glider. You get that through Quest. Um, Here's the map. Here are the quests, and they're broken up into the main story. Then there's like these little side quests, and then you have all the ones you've completed. And communities, you can create your own community, which I guess is like a guild or club or whatever you want to call it. And this tells me, my relationship with Ashura. You know, we have a quest we can unlock, but we have to get the relationship up that high and talk with the villagers to learn about what they want. So, um, and then accomplishments. I haven't done these yet, but I got this. Uh, I got the first one, and that was 10K. Yeah, total, not all at once. Anyway, this shows you the achievements. And then you have news, and I have this marked to only tell me the new stuff. I don't want to see the same stuff all the time. You open this with I for inventory. Collections, um, there's all kinds of stuff, emotes and different things like that. Uh, okay, okay, saved outfits, okay, alright. And what was that last one? Oh, the premium store. If you want to spend real money for outfits and stuff, they have some really cool stuff in here that. Well, this is 2550 of lucky coins, which that's a lot. I don't know how to farm those yet, but yeah, that's a lot. And that's not real money, I don't think. Uh, but anyway, you can explore that. And like I said, this is free. So, dismiss. So, you could just get it and try it, and if you don't like it, don't play it. You're not losing anything. You don't have to pay money for it. Um, Fishing. I wanted to show you fishing. Let's see, where are we? Let's go ahead and go to Bahari Bay to go fishing. I think this is the right way. Yes, yes it is. You can fish in just about any water. I haven't tried all the water, every little pond, every little creek. Oh, I gotta have this copper. Sorry, hang on. But I'm pretty sure that you can. Oh, there she is. She must have gone into the mines or something. Okay, anyway, she's gonna have to wait. I want to show you the fishing. I'm one of those people. I love fishing in games. Now, I have fished in real life before. Um, I enjoy it, but I'm not a fisherman or a fisherwoman or fisher whatever. Um, Basically, about 1,000 years ago, when I was young, uh, my husband at the time, my son's father, I'd go fishing with him, and he would bait my hook, and I would throw it in, and if I caught something, I just handed it to him and he dealt with it, and then he'd bait my hook and I'd throw it in. That was my fishing. So I don't bait my own hook. I don't clean my own fish. I don't even take it off the hook. I'll hold the pole and I'll throw the hook in the water. That's my contribution. Okay, so I want to go. Well, good Lord, that's way over there. That's all right. Well, yeah. Let's see. Surely I'll be able to fish up here. Let's go to the left. It looks like there's some water up here. I just want to. Oh yeah, yeah. I just want to show you how it's done. I love fishing in games. I fished in WoW, fished in um, Star Wars Galaxies, fished in Ultima Online, Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley fishing made me so angry. I really wanted to put my fist through my monitor. It took me a long time to figure out how to fish in Stardew Valley, and then it took me a little while to start enjoying it. But once I got the hang of it, loved it. I love fishing in Dinkum, love fishing in Minecraft. I love fishing in games. This one was not as bad as me trying to learn how to fish in Stardew, but I don't know if I just wasn't in the mood, or if I was too tired to try to learn something new, or what. Let's go over here to the shore. I like that better. But yeah, I struggled and gave up, and then came back and tried again. So you click to cast, left click, and then it's gonna hit the bobber 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now you see the green. You have to keep the fish between the green. And as I'm showing you and explaining this to you, it sounds really simple. See? That doesn't look hard at all. I had a hard time getting that done. Okay, I don't like having all this in my hotbar. I know this is not important right now, but that's fine. Anyway, that's how you do it. And small corrections, just like Stardew Valley when you're fishing. Small corrections. Don't go too crazy too quick. Just take it slow and easy. You'll be fine. All right, let's go. All right, let's go back here. Oh, no, I don't want the windows. I hit the wrong button, obviously. All right, we're going to go find her and turn that quest in, and then we'll wrap this up. Like I said, I'm not going to do a let's play. I don't know if I will even do another video from here. I might not. I don't know. I just come in here and I just lose myself. And one day I probably spent 2 hours just hunting. Today I probably spent 3 hours just fishing. This game is a beautiful game, and it is so casual, so relaxed. And now you can chat. So you press enter to chat. You can talk to other people, but I haven't involved myself with the community. I just come in here and I do my thing, and then I log off, and then I come in when I want to, and I do my thing, and I log off. I haven't got involved with other players. Usually when I'm playing, I'm watching a movie or, catching up on my YouTube or whatever. So I'm not, but I do that in Minecraft too. I'm usually not paying attention to chat. The wolves, if you can't kill a wolf fast enough, they will run up into the tree and disappear. The little critters that I shot earlier, if you can't kill them fast enough, they dig a hole and disappear underground. So, just saying. Not that I've missed it all. Just heard rumors. One thing I do like about their hunting system is I don't know what kind of parameters they have set for it, but it's pretty easy. Alright, let's talk to her. Managed to figure out that key problem is we need the name of the owner's first pet to defuse it. I know it. Alright, I trust you, I think. Say it out loud now. Oh, do I know? Don't think I do. We're gonna say one-whiskered Sammy. That wasn't right. Oh no, it's going off. Oh, it's a dud. Well, I guess it's all for the best. I'm gonna keep the key just in case. Hopefully any future Florentine findings are less explosive. Okay, so I finished that part of the quest. Okay, we're just gonna chat with her to build our relationship. I'm not gonna read it. Another thing that I like about this is when you do talk to the NPCs, because games like Rift or WoW or the other MMOs like that, I love questing and I love lore and I love role play. So every time I start a game or start a new character, I think I'm actually going to read the storylines. I'm actually going to follow the story. And I do really well with it in the beginning, and then after I'm just like, it's just too much. Because it just seems like there's like so much text to read every single time. And so at first when I'm fresh and excited about it, yeah, I read it and I get excited about the story and I'm like, hey, this is cool. But then after a while, it's like, okay, if I wanted to read a book, I wouldn't be logged into this game. I would be reading a book. So, one thing I like about this game is their little quest lines and their little storylines are short and sweet and to the point. It doesn't take all day. It's not a 12-minute investment of your time just to figure out what you're doing. So anyway, and you see how these are on the side of the screen? So all you have to do is you come in here and, okay, none of those are marked. Okay, this paper planes is telling me these are the things I need. Well, I don't want that pinned. So that's all you got to do. Now it's not up there anymore, just that one. So, anyway. Like I said, I may pop in here and randomly do a video, and this may be a one-off. I don't know. But this game is free. It's been out for almost a year and a half. It was released March of 24. Well, that's when it was released. I don't know when they did the alpha, the beta, or whatever that. Um, it's free. It's fun. It's casual. It's relaxing. It's immersive. Um, Even if you just want something to mess around in for 15 minutes a day, it's free. So if you have the space on your computer, do it. It's fun. It's worth it. I love it. So anyway, I don't know how to do it. There we go. Um, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank you for your time, for watching it. I appreciate that. Your time is valuable. You shared it with me, and I thank you for that. And we will see you later in something. Bye.